original Battlefront sticker card there. Anyway, this is playing on Endor, and as you can see right now we're playing as the Specialist class. Specialist is probably my least favourite of the regular troopers. I just don't get it properly. I mean, for me it just doesn't work properly. It's supposed to be a sort of recon sniper mode. It's not my thing, but I'm trying to use it to get a few kills and see how we go with it. Anyway, we'll see some of the play here with it. There, I got absolutely owned. Did very little damage to that guy. He was using Vanguard, which is like the assault shotgun. Now, the officer is one of my favourite classes. Okay, I really love the officer. This one here, if you look at the perks on the bottom right hand side, he's got the flash grenade, which splits into multiple particles. He's got the squad supercharged thing, which gives everybody in the squad extra health, or people that are with him. And he's got the deployable shield, which we're just running through there. As you can see, I'm running straight to this override station. Boom, shield up. Hello, we're protected. Let's override this thing. Now, these guys that we were playing against, I don't know what they were doing. They may have been caught off guard because somebody was overriding the other station, the fuel station there, which you see just popped up. And they may have been concentrating on that, but they basically let us take over this section very, very easily. I went in and managed to override right from the beginning all the way. And this is a nice way of getting yourself some battle points. As you can see down the bottom, we've just crawled over the 1,000 battle points mark. And we got 2,000 now. 1,000 for playing the objective. So it's a handy way to build up your battle points and be able to take in some of your heroes, vehicles, etc. Now, like I said, I like the officer, except when he gets shot in the back by somebody using Vanguard. And because we're taking objectives, I have him set up with the squad shield. If you want a hero, Leia Organa also has the squad shield, which I believe is stronger than the officers. So if you ever find yourself in need of a shield, you don't have one in your officer, and you have enough battle points to take in Leia Organa, then do so. The other option with the officer that's very, very good is the blaster turret. Now, I have it upgraded. It is strong. I like it. I just use that usually when we're defending, simply because you can set up the blaster turret to take out guys that are approaching the objective. As you can see, that was some great shooting. It took 5 shots to kill that guy. This pistol is the 3rd pistol on the officer, and I find it very, very strong, and it's got good range. We got a great attack there because we lost less than 50 reinforcements. When we took the 3 areas, we get 50 reinforcements back. So you can see our reinforcements at the top are at 100 right now. Now we got to keep the walker alive. What I'm finding so far, guys, is that a lot of people don't have... wrong direction. Don't go there. There's no way through. A lot of people don't have ion weapons yet. So doing damage against vehicles is tough on any of the maps. And it's rare that you see vehicles getting destroyed. Like, when I'm talking about vehicles on these maps, I'm not talking about tanks or walkers or things that you bring in yourself. I'm talking about like that AT-AT there that's running down that path, or moseying down that path, or the MTTs on Naboo, or the AT-ATs on Hoth. Those sort of things. It's very rare you see them getting destroyed. That was a great shot. Somebody else did all the work. We just one hit him, which was nice. As you can see, this pistol is quite strong. I like it. It does good damage. And I just ramped up the health of those 2 guys. So yeah, it's rare to see these weapons getting killed, or these vehicles getting killed or destroyed so far, and I think that's because there's a lack of ion weapons. I'm trying to get ion weapons or attachments for a couple of my guys, just so I have a go-to ion guy, let's say, that can do serious damage to vehicles when they come in. So far I haven't managed it. What I have seen though is there's an ion turret, and I believe the heavy gets it. And that ion turret is absolutely beast. That's it right there. And as you can see, it just did some good damage to me. I have been killed by ion turrets, and they're proving to be a bit of an issue recently. Now, I haven't checked yet how I get my own, but I will be looking into it. I can guarantee that, because, like I said, they're absolutely beast. They lock on, and even though they're ion turrets, they do serious damage to players as well. So you'd be getting a lot of assists and building up your battle points with something like that. I know with the officer that the blaster turret gets repaired when the officer is near it. I don't know what happens with the heavies turret. Again, when I open it up, we'll see what happens. Okay, there, we're running off the edge of the map. Now, we've really pushed far forward here. I mean, I was running after this other guy that I could see in the distance, and I'm thinking, okay, we'll just keep pushing up this way. But there were guys just running all the way up as far as they could on the map, and I just followed them. I'd never been this far forward or ahead of the AT-AT here, and we just kept the walker in great shape. Now, I don't even know if they have a full team at this stage, or what's going on. But we've just been able to run all the way up this map. I mean, we've got up there to part of the building. There's been no damage to our walker, basically. And we've got 100 reinforcements left. So I don't know what's actually going on here. Yeah, maybe this is a bit boring gameplay-wise. Hopefully we get some more kills. We definitely get some kills along the way. Okay, what we got down there? That was some good shooting with our pistol. Right, let's get the grenade in on them. Let's see where we're going. Now, this pistol has a sight on it, which is an attachment, which I just opened up for it. I haven't got ion shot yet, but I do have reduced. Here we go, get that guy in the speeder. Reduced recoil on it, which is quite good. The speeder can be very decimating. You can run people over, and if you hit them at all, basically you die. I got killed by a speeder a couple of times there. There we go, we killed him, that's nice. And the other thing is the speeder has a motion scan on it, so it can be very, very handy for scouting guys because it's quick, it's hard to hit. As you can see, we've got a speeder down there in the valley, and we've got an AT-ST ahead of her AT-AT. But there don't seem to be any bad guys here. There are very few of them running around. So I have a funny feeling this isn't a full team. And I have a funny feeling also that I need shooting lessons because that was rubbish. That seems to be a turret, an ion turret, it looks like, coming in there. Anyway, let's see if we can find a bad guy here. It would be nice to find one, wouldn't it? Like I said, though, we've pushed very, very far forward. I don't know whether they were just getting caned every time they spawned or what was going on, but we were getting serious damage on them. Or the other guys were. I could hardly see anybody. Now, the other thing is, I've got the squad shield here on this. I don't really know why I have the shield set up at this point, simply because we're just following the walker. It would have been better taking the blaster turret. Could have used it to hold off some areas and close off some areas from the bad guys, which would have been the smart move. Nice, one hit. We're getting owned. Don't do that. Tried to deploy my shield. I got it out. Okay. There we go. I'm protected now. But I don't know where the bad guy is. You can see our speeder, and we got an AT-RT in there as well. So, I don't know what I was thinking here. I was thinking just, okay, I got my shield. That's all good. Oh, there are two bad guys over here. This is it. There's two heroes coming in here. You can see the heroes on the map with the red circle. It's not a dot like the other players are represented by, but it's a red circle. So I can't see who the heroes are here, but there were two heroes in. And there's a heavy there I can just see on the right hand side, which I missed. And he's probably going to own me. No, he didn't. Running down here. Here we go. So we've got a hero up here. Who's that? Oh, jetpack. Boba Fett. Yeah. Boba Fett and his bloody jetpack. He is a pain in the ass to kill. Anyway, we're chasing him down. Me and my buddy here. And I'm getting no luck because I'm getting 0 hits on him. Right. We got 1 hit on him there anyway. Here we go. There's Ray. Ray's running after him now to try and do a bit of choppy on him. And I just decided to follow her. We've got another hero in there on the right hand side, which you can see on the mini-map, on the radar. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, that's the guy in the speeder. So the AT-AT has got up there. We're just going to storm this place now. See what we can do. It's kind of a boring game. I'm sorry, guys, that it is such a boring game. It'll give you an idea of the map and an idea of how you can push forward and what you can do and all that. But it was a bit annoying that there were so few of them here. I do get that feeling that, there we go, that they didn't have a full complement. Yeah, well, there you go. Okay, that's the scoreboard there. You can see from that they did not. They only had like 6 people in there, which is a bit unfortunate for them. And why it was like that, I really don't know. Servers-wise, I've got to say, In general, I found the service to be pretty decent. I've played a couple of games that were well laggy and they were annoying, but in general, I found the servers pretty good. So I don't know whether guys just exited out of this because they were finding it laggy. There we go. You see, what did I tell you? You get killed by the speeder bike. That was one hit and that guy killed me. It's kind of ridiculous. Now, I brought in the AT-AT here because it's cheap on battle points. It's only 400 and you do get good firepower, but this was a mistake. And the reason it was a mistake is because you're stuck already in the base. The AT-AT has reached the end of its target track, so I'm stationary and you can't turn the head very much. You see, there's a guy there on the ground. I could have blasted the hell out of that turret and that dude, and I couldn't. And because they had that ion turret, it did serious damage and I got knocked straight out of the AT-AT. So that was a waste of 400 battle points and it was a stupid decision by me. But you'll see from my gaming that I tend to do that because apparently I like to do stupid things. So we're running towards the base again. There's almost no opposition here, and these guys have been decimated, and we're just getting free rein on it. I mean, as you can see, we're just over 11 minutes into this battle. We have zipped through it. Part of it, the AT-AT part, takes a certain amount of time because it just needs to follow its track. But you can see here, like at this stage now, normally you'd have all sorts of Jedi and bad guys and stuff in here, but there's nobody here. Get to the secure area, boom, throw out the shield. Here we go. And we're shielded. We're securing it. We've got 6 guys in the zone. There appears to be little to no resistance. And we're just taking it straight up. You can see those guys have been marked there coming in. They're just going to get absolutely caned. Threw in a couple of shots just for the crack, but didn't hit anybody. And then I got owned by this Dan dude who was upstairs. So as you can see at this stage, we've got a bunch of points, 7,600 points. Bring in Yoda for the crack. There's not really much point because this game is over. And there we go. I believe that is a victory. Yes, indeedy. Victory for us. Didn't get a chance to use Yoda at all. But like I said, that was a very one-sided game. Those guys really weren't in it. For whatever reason, it didn't fill up the server. That's unusual. I've got to say that it is unusual. And I didn't find it laggy. Maybe they did. Maybe that's why they dropped out. I don't know. Anyway, that's that one. Didn't get on the score sheet. Got ourselves 335 credits, 4,600 score, and didn't do anything on the challenges. Scoreboard, rubbish. Anyway, here we go. Now guys, this is on Jakku in the graveyard. This map is an unusual one. It can play kind of one of two ways. I tend to find that you either get owned or you are the owner on this. Now this is the specialist again. This map can play easy, it can play tough. I'm not a huge fan of the specialist. As you can see, I haven't opened up any decent scope for this guy yet. But we have just taken an objective. The reactor control, we've taken that. And we're back up to 100 reinforcements. So we're kicking ass right now. And you see, I'm just about getting a notification on those guys. And there's another specialist up the other end just shooting down at me. The specialists, when you use them, when you aim down sight on them, they show up like a sort of flashlight or a glint in the distance. So you can see them, even if you don't automatically identify them as what they are, as specialists, but you can see them in the distance. And with the sight and with some new weapons, I'm sure the specialists could become devastating. It's just not usually my bag. I like the officer. The pistol with him is good. I like the blaster turret, and I like the shield. It's great for taking objectives, even though mine isn't upgraded that much. And I'm probably not using the specialist very well. The other thing is, the trip mine will come into its own if they were advancing on us. With us advancing on them, it's not really ideal. I managed to get no hits on that dude. Oh, one. There we go. So, yeah, I've been using the specialist very little. And here, this is it. Come on, go get him, go get him. Very good work. We managed to not get him at all. He's actually a specialist too, because he's using some sort of sniper type weapon there. He blasted the daylights out of us. So I found that the heavy is good fun. Like I said earlier, I want to get the ion turret for the heavy. The assault is good. The scan dart is good. I've got to upgrade mine so that I can help out my teammates a bit more. But it is very, very handy. And really, you can get value in this if you're playing with people who know what they're doing. but also combine their skills, so you can actually, use the officer to upgrade the guys like the heavies. The heavies have a higher amount of health anyway, and then with that higher health, they can make sure that they hold the line and take out the bad guys. I'm trying to take out this turret here simply to stop it from spanking our dudes, and I did. See, really I should have laid down the trip mine behind me here. It's doing nothing being in my inventory, and then if I had done that, it might have killed somebody had they tried to flank me or approach me. Got up on the hill here, you can see there's a hero running in there. I think that's Han Solo. Got some damage on them, but they were really in a tough position here. We were pushing forward on them, we just secured the objective. We were getting hits on them, and they were just in a bad spot here. Again, great attack, we're back up to 100 recruits. They're running out there trying to hit on us, and we just absolutely caned them. There was some decent shooting. See, there's the turret out again. That's the blaster turret from the officer. You get a few points for destroying it. That's handy. But it's just good to get it out of there so that the rest of our guys can lay down fire. So Darth Maul running up in there. So at this stage now I was just lashing shots up. So you can see I was wary of this officer because I know how good they can be. Don't know what's going on there. Looks like the fart cloud or something. Again, we're getting very little resistance here. I just don't know why there was so little resistance. Maybe we'll see the scoreboard shortly and we can see how many bad guys were actually there, if any, but it doesn't look like it's been well populated. Certainly doesn't look like they're putting up much of a fight. We got in here pretty easy, we're securing it. I got my mine down there, just in case any bad dudes ran out. But I think we kind of beasted them here. That was some good shooting there by not hitting anybody. Gotta love that. We got Maul in here. They've set up a turret again. But as you can see, it was pretty plain sailing here. We had 6 or 7 guys in on it. And we were just caning it. We got it secured very, very easily. And like I said, Jakku kind of goes one of two ways. You either own them or they own you. And in this case, we managed to own them. So, I'm going to take this now. They got a couple of dudes in there. I got killed it. Thank you very much, Mr. Assault Man. And we're bringing our specialist back in. Again, I'm trying to get things open on this, so that's why I'm using the specialist. Not my favorite class. Not bad, and I think it will get better. And I think after this game, actually, I opened up another weapon for the specialist, so I will give it a go. But my next thing, I think, is going to be concentrating on the heavy to find out what I need to get that ion turret, because the ion turret just seems very, very powerful right now. I don't know which ability it takes over from on the heavy, because some things will replace an existing ability, and that's okay, it depends on what you have. But if it's the heavy's shield, the shield is quite powerful. Whereas if it's his grenade, then I wouldn't be too upset about that, because I'm not crazy about that impact grenade. And having a ion turret out there could be very, very strong. Again, depending on which level you're playing on and what game mode. So, as you can see, we're taking this area again. We've got a bunch of dudes around here. We've got a lot of firepower in the area. We're securing it. They're putting up some token resistance, excuse the pun. And there seem to be a few guys on this hill here. But again, they're in trouble, you see. Another assist on that. We're throwing up some serious firepower there. And I think this is just a choke point, and these guys are just getting reamed. And there's a couple of guys up there. He's gone. And everybody that seems to come out of there is just getting absolutely owned. Another assist. You can see we're part of the secure team on this as well. So, unless they had a concentrated effort, they just weren't getting anywhere here. We had them in this choke point. They were getting owned. It was just the way it was going to be. And there we go. We've got that part again. Again, we're zipping through this here, guys. We've got a great attack again. See it, back up to 100. They're getting absolutely minced, and being stuck in that choke point isn't going to be fun for them. They're being done here properly on this one. Like, we're moving so quickly now, we couldn't even move up to the next objectives. Right, we're going up to the objectives now, and you'll see that we're going to end up taking these, I think, very, very quickly too. This wasn't a good attack. That was a stupid way to attack. I did no damage to him, but you see his turret actually killed me. That's what killed me there. It says in red, the infantry turret Mark II. So turrets are worthwhile. I don't know if I went with the specialist again. Did I go with the ossifer? Oh, we went with the assault. Okay. I think the reason I brought in the assault here at the end was to have the scan dart. For taking these sectors, or these two platforms here, the old scan dart is very, very handy. Yeah, we've got a sniper up there, as you can see. Got to sabotage that area. Any bad guys down here? Oh, what have we got? That's a Wookiee. Wookiees are tough. Oh, and a heavy. Okay, so we got an assist on the heavy. Where's the Wookiee, though? Because the Wookiee's going to be strong. Don't run down there. There's a Wookiee down there, you idiot. There he is. Boom. I tried to go Vanguard, but the Wookiee warrior beasted me. Wookiee's very, very strong. That bowcaster they have is really, really good. I'm a fan of the Wookiee warrior because they have that fortify thing which gives them extra health. So it is nice to bring them in. I think they usually cost 2,000 or 3,000 battle points. So as opposed to bringing in a full-on Jedi or another hero, the Wookiee warrior can be quite handy. And that's in the Enforcer class. So check out your Enforcer class and see what star cards you have on them. If you get a couple of cards on them, it might make it quite strong. We're defending this area. As you can see, we got guys in there. We're zipping through it again. Like, this one is going to be done now. And they haven't got anybody in the zone at all. I mean, they're just getting owned. That's that done. And now we've got one more objective. If we can get this one last objective, we've got the game won. And with 74 reinforcements left and the very little resistance we're getting from these dudes, I think we've got them by the sack. So moving ahead here towards the objective. Shot my buddy there in fact head about 20 times. There's a load of them in there. You see, that's the perfect place. That guy, rocket launcher, okay, he kills me. But again, a grenade in there, thermal detonator, impact grenade would have been beast, or even the supercharged sentry could have been very, very strong there. But no, I just ran up and got myself killed it. You can see one of our squad members there is bringing in the rocket trooper. Not a big fan of the rocket guys. Don't know why, just not really my thing. Now, he may have brought it in because he got killed by that rocket trooper. But for whatever reason, he's going with it. Right, we're going out here. We've got this almost halfway. There's a dude in there. And that was a nice dodge by him. He's running around the back of this ship. See, there he is. Boom. And he owned me. And fair play to him because there were two of our guys in there by that ship. There's the scoreboard. They've got a full complement, it looks like, as do we. I'm not doing very, very well on this. But we're continuing with the assault because, ooh, we've got to get this back now. Looks like they stopped the defense of it. Okay, we're back in again. Our crew are on it. We should take it clean this time, I think. I don't think there's any way for them to do anything here or to defend against. I think they just were getting absolutely crushed at this stage, and it wasn't working for them. Now, they brought in a hero here. I don't know who that was. Threw down a grenade. Get our thermal detonator up there. Did we get any damage with it? Boom. 300. That's damage on a Wookiee warrior or on some sort of hero. That was the kill assist, I think, that we got on it as well. Because 300 would kill any of the regular troopers. So we got decent damage, but we didn't manage to kill with it. As you can see, we're just beasting through this. This is just not happening for these guys. There's somebody again. Is that Han Solo? Another hero. They've got another Wookiee up there. Wookiee's getting owned. Kill assist on him. Boomski. Get our thermal detonator up there again for the crack. They're all just coming through that choke point. And if we can just keep hitting them, then they're going to get absolutely done. So, what have we got? Okay, that's it. Boom, we're done. Victory for us. We absolutely caned them. You know, they just never really were in that fight. And that's what happens sometimes in the Galactic Assault, I find. You know, you get some battles that are close, but it tends to be one way or the other. You tend to either have a very strong attacking or defending team, which is good. And it makes things a bit interesting. And it depends on the map as well. Some maps are going to be better than others. But, you know, that's part of the game. So, what do we get? We got 5,300 points, 15 eliminations, 6 deaths. Not bad. Oh yeah, there we go. We opened up another reward for the specialist. That's why I was doing that. It wasn't a great game, but it was a fun game. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And we will see you next time with more Battlefront 2. Please hit a like or a subscribe if you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.